What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P-Staxx, back with another video, man. Y'all know how this works. I'm going to give you one anytime touchdown and one player prop for each game. Let's jump right into it. All right, guys, we got a good bit of games to go over this week. First, we got the Rams taking on the Panthers. I got Devontae Adams for an anytime touchdown. This man's been incredible this year. He scored 9 touchdowns in the last 5 games, which is incredible. At negative 110 odds, that's almost disrespectful. I'm going to take that every time. Next, I got Jalen Coker for 3 receptions at negative 125. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. Next, we got Houston taking on the Colts. This game should be a good one, I think. First, I got Jaden Higgins for an anytime touchdown. He's had 3 touchdowns in the last 5 games. Somebody else has to step up for CJ Stroud other than Nico Collins. He's been that guy. I got him at plus 300. And then we got Christian Kirk for 20 receiving yards at plus 105. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. Up next on the chopping block, we got San Francisco taking on the Browns. I got George Kittle for an anytime touchdown. He's had 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games at plus 220. Then we got Brock Purdy for 2 passing touchdowns. He's had 3 games in the last 4 that he's played where he's had 2 touchdowns, so I think he can get that at plus 140. Next, we got Jacksonville taking on Tennessee. I'm probably going to say this guy's name wrong. We got Chamare DK for an anytime touchdown at plus 230. He's had 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games, stepping up for Tennessee. Somebody's got to do it. And next, we got PJ Washington for 40 receiving yards. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games at plus 120. Up next, we got New Orleans taking on Miami. This game, I'm not too sure about, but I do like the player props in this game. First, I got Darren Waller for an anytime touchdown at plus 240. He's had 4 touchdowns in the last 4 games that he played, so I do not see this being an issue. Next, we got Malik Washington for 30 receiving yards. He's had this in 4 of the last 5 games at plus 170. Then we got Arizona taking on Tampa Bay. I think this game should be really good. First, I got Trey McBride for an anytime touchdown. He's had 5 touchdowns in the last 5 games. He keeps scoring touchdowns. I see him having no problem getting this at plus 135. And then we got Bucky Irving, who's making a return this week. I got him for 75 rushing and receiving yards at plus 225. He's hit this in 3 of the last 4 games that he's played. Moving along, we got Atlanta taking on the Jets. You know, this is crappy defense versus crappy defense. I don't know who's going to have the better offense here. I think the Falcons will probably win this. First, we got Tyler Algier for an anytime touchdown. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5 games at plus 190. Next, we got Breece Hall for 100 rushing and receiving yards. He's had this in 3 of the last 5 games at negative 110. Next, we got Minnesota taking on Seattle. This may be one of my favorite games this week. First, I got Zach Charbonnet for an anytime touchdown. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5 games. Him and Kenneth Walker are great 1-2 punches for Seattle. However, Charbonnet handles most of the red zone opportunities at plus 125. And then I got Aaron Jones for 40 rush yards at negative 125. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5 games. All right, guys, we're a little bit more than halfway through the video here. If you guys can give me a like spike down below, 1, 2, 3, hit that like button for me, man. It lets me know that you guys are watching my videos, taking my picks, fading my picks. Leave me a comment, do something, man. Let me know that you enjoy these videos. Next, we got Las Vegas taking on the Chargers. I think the Chargers will definitely win this one. I got Ashton Genty for an anytime touchdown at plus 145. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. Next, I got Justin Herbert for 20 rush yards. Seems like an easy one for him. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5 games at plus 130. Next, we got Buffalo taking on Pittsburgh. I got Josh Allen for an anytime touchdown, a rushing touchdown, I believe. He's had 7 touchdowns in the last 5 games. At plus 110, I'm going to take that every time. And next we got Darnell Washington for 20 receiving yards. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. As we know, Pittsburgh does not have a wide receiver core, so the tight ends have really stepped up at plus 110. All right, guys, the last game we got this week is Denver versus Washington. I got Troy Franklin for an anytime touchdown at plus 175. He's had 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games. Somebody has to step up for Denver. And then next, we got Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt for 30 rush yards at plus 145. He's hit this in 4 of the last 5 games. If you guys enjoy this video, leave me a like or a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.